guys, it's me, Stace. All this week on my channel, I plan on doing Christmas projects to kind of play around a little bit with Christmas in July. All very simple. Some of them are made with Cricut Design Space, some are not. This one, our very first one, is a card, and this is made in the Cricut Design Space program. It is also a Make It Now project. Little Christmas tree. I used the markers here for the word Seasons Greetings rather than having the Cricut cut that out. I used a white embossing powder to emboss snowflakes around the base of the card, then a little star on the inside. Alright, let's go to the computer and we'll get started. Alright, at the computer you want to go to cricut.com/design. You're going to see this screen here, upper left hand corner where it says account. Click on that to sign in. Enter in your email and your password. When you see your name in that green box, that verifies that you were logged in. You want to go to the right and click on all categories, and then go down and click on Cards Christmas. On this screen, just scroll down until you find the card with the Christmas tree on front. It is right there. It's called the Seasons Greetings Tree Card. Click on that. This will bring up the preview window. Bottom right, click on Customize. Alright, so we have the tree part here. I'm going to click on that and drag it out of my way. The white part here, our card base, this white piece, and then we have the star and also a little square. Now this white piece here goes behind the oval piece that is right here. I do want to make a copy of that, so I will have a piece for the other side of the card. So have this white piece selected, go to your top toolbar, click on copy and then paste. And now we have two of those. We can scooch all these out of our way. And now we have our greeting. I'm going to go and click on the word Seasons. I'm going to go to my layer tab, and I know where it is because it'll be highlighted over here. Go ahead and click on the word. I'm changing that from cut to right. Do the same for the word greetings. Click on that, find it in your layer tab, and change that to right. And now I'm going to take my left mouse button across the entire piece with the greetings on there. Under my right hand side toolbar under layers, click on attach. Now we're able to use the marker, and the marker will draw on this piece right there. Alright, go ahead and click on go. Alright, we have our green cardstock here, the red piece with the marker. Our tan piece is for the card base itself, the star and the tree trunk, and then we have the white piece here. On this layer, I want my star and my trunk to be different colors. So I'm going to move my square over and bring my star down so I can put a scrap of yellow here and a scrap of brown there. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and cut these out. We'll go to the table and put the card together. Alright guys, when you're back, I'm going to first go ahead and set all that aside and take our base here. I'm going to finger press that, and then we'll get it started just scoring it or creasing it. I'm going to bring in a piece of scrap paper, and we're going to emboss on this one. I'm going to grab my little embossing buddy, and I can like just tap it around. Make sure it's good and covered. Grab my Versamark, and the stamps that I'm using for my snowflake is an old paper pumpkin one. That really cute snowflake right there, but any stamp you have will work. Alright, ink that up in the Versamark. I'm just doing the front of the card. Okay, I think that should work. Now let's grab our embossing powder. I'm just using the white embossing powder from Stampin' Up. I have it in a sandwich container. I normally would dip my card in this one, but this is a tad bit too big. I just shake off all the excess and make sure you look at it. Pick this up and put that back in there, and then set that aside. Put the lid back on there, otherwise I'll blow the embossing powder everywhere. Now normally when I'm embossing, I have a little wood block. I don't have that with me, so I'm just going to grab this piece here. This way it doesn't warp my mat. Alright, take a heat tool, and we're going to go ahead and heat this up. That looks pretty good, and you'll notice when you heat emboss, your card kind of goes warpy, and that's okay. And now we're going to take one of those pieces. Remember, we made two of these, so we can have one for the inside and inside. Take some glue. I'm using the art glitter glue. I'm going to put that on the inside right here. So we have a place to write down our message. Now this one, what I did is I put glue around the inside circle like that, so I'm going to hold it down better, and then on the outside of this piece. And then get that one in there. Lining it up. Perfect. Alright, so now we have that. I'm going to flip it over and just going to reinforce that score mark or that crease. Isn't that pretty? Alright, now let's go and assemble our little tree guy. Alright, so, and you can of course use a glitter paper behind here. I think that would look kind of neat using a glitter paper behind that, or you can, you know, color them in. Okay, we're going to line this up with the white one. Okay, take a little brown piece for the trunk. Put that down here. If you're like me and you have some white showing, go ahead and cut it off. Okay, now I'm going to take this part, our Season's Greetings. If you don't want to use the marker, you can of course stamp a greeting here. Put this toward the top. I'm going to take some dimensionals and pop this tree up. And maybe one more in that corner. Okay. Super simple card, right? It goes together really quickly. And the embossing took a few minutes, but alright. I'm going to lay this in the front. Make sure it's even in there. And then lastly, take our little star for the top of the tree. I'm going to kind of go in there with my bone folder, go behind that, just so I can press on that star. There you have it. There's the front of the card. Isn't that cute? Now the inside of the card, just take another star. Just to kind of finish off the inside. Just like that. Now you can see my card is warpy, so what I would probably do is just kind of fiddle with it. Like that a few times. But I think it's really, really cute. So there's that one. And then there's this one here. I did not add the star. I cut out another one for, I got the idea when I did the video for you guys to cut out the extra star. So I'm going to put my star in here as well. I like how it brings a little bit of color on the inside. Okay, so there you have it, my friends. Today's Making on Monday, video number 1 in the Christmas in July all week. Any questions at all, please let me know. As always, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.